After all the noise faded out, after every promise broke open, you were still right there beside me, like you never even left. We learned how to read the silence, like it was written just for us. Every look said more than shouting, every step stayed built on trust. We're still standing when it's quiet, when there's nothing left to prove, when the crowd goes home and the lights go low. I still find my truth in you. We didn't win the way we planned to, didn't lose the way we feared, just kept showing up for each other, year by year by year. There's a strength in knowing someone knows the worst and stays the same. No rehearsal, no disguises, just a bond without a name. We're still standing when it's quiet, when the echo fades away, when the world stops asking questions, and we're left with what won't change. Oh, everybody loves the highlight, yeah, the part they get to see. But loyalty lives in the waiting. In the nights nobody tweets, that's where we stay. Still standing when it's quiet, when the moment finally ends. Not because we never fell apart, but because we always been. So let the noise have its moment, let the spotlight move on through. When it's quiet, when it's over, I'll still be standing with you. Same corner booth, different scars. We laugh a little slower than we did before. Yeah, I still know when I'm lying, even when I swear I'm sure. Coffee going cold between us, old songs playing low, and then we don't chase the night like we used to, but we still let each other in. We watched dreams bend, not break. Let a few burn out, let some stay. Every promise we couldn't keep taught us better ways to be. Your silence always lands right, never rushes, never leaves. You don't save me from the fall, you just stand there till I breathe. Same hands, different years, still steady when I lose control. When the road forgets my name, you remember my soul. It ain't about how long we've known each other, it's about who we were when nothing made sense. Who showed up when there was nothing to gain. That kind of history don't fade. Same hands, different years, still holding me to what is true. If the world turns its back on me, I know exactly where to go to. When the lights go down on who we were and the future feels unclear, I'll trust the ground beneath my feet. Same hands, different years. We were standing in the back of the room, lights half broken, floor humming low. You leaned in like you always do, said you good like you already know. Years on us like a second skin, every scar got a matching name. We don't rehearse where we've been, still somehow we arrive the same. It's what we never had to say out loud. It's how you show up, how you stay. When the whole world's moving fast around us, we move slow in our own way. I remember nights we said nothing, just let the clock talk for us. Dreams too heavy to hold with words, trust built quiet, brick by dust. Different seasons, different roads, same seat safe when I come back. If I'm honest, if I'm broke, you don't flinch, you don't ask. It's what we never had to say out loud. It's written in the way you wait. When I'm running low on answers, you remind me who I am again. We didn't grow up calling it family, but that's what it became. Sometimes you choose because they choose you too. No witnesses, no applause, just a rule we never broke. So if tomorrow changes everything, if the map don't show the way, I'll follow where we built inside. What we never had to say. When the piano fades and the room goes still, and all that's left is what remains, I hear your voice in the quiet space. That's what remember had to say. We were younger than the names we carried, hands in our pockets, hopes unburied. Old piano in the corner of the room, out of tune, but it knew the truth. We learned the long way how to stay, when leaving felt easier every day. You saw me when I couldn't look, every chapter, every page we took. There's a quiet between the lines we read, something stronger than what we say. When the lights go low and the crowd disappears, I know you're here, I know you're here. Time put miles in our voices, hard nights, harder choices. Still your number's burning my phone like a second address I call home. We don't talk about it much at all, but I know who you'd be if I fall. No spotlight, no reason why, just a promise living in your eyes. There's a quiet between the lines we read, a truth we never had to explain. When the world gets loud and I lose my way, you say my name, you say my name. We didn't sign nothing, didn't swear it out loud. It was built in the waiting rooms and the drives back home, and the pauses, and the way you stayed, and staying cost you something. That quiet between the lines we keep is deeper than blood, deeper than time. If tomorrow asks who stands with me, I'll say your name, you say mine. So when the song fades soft and low, and all we have is what we know, I'll rest my voice where yours begins, in the quiet between the lines. Some things ain't written down, you just know it in your soul. A promise whisper low, taking its sacred toll. Yeah, that's the code. It's the used to hang out in the garage, smell of oil and rust, more than just a friendship. It was built on pure trust. When the world tried to break us, we just stood side by side. No need for a handshake, just knowing deep inside that your back was always covered. No matter what the cost, never counted favors. Not a single lesson lost. From the times we were reckless to the times we just soared. That unspoken agreement, a bond to be adored. Yeah, it's etched in the concrete, written in the grease. The silent understanding now brought it to the pace. It's the brotherhood code. Yeah, it runs in our veins, through the sunshine and the sorrows, through the fire and the rain. A silent commitment, a vow you can't erase. You can read it in our eyes, etched upon each face. When the world tries to divide us and the stakes are getting high, we stand united under one shared sky. That's the brotherhood code. It's all that we know. From the first ride together to the last final glow. Remember, late nights talking, planning out our dreams, fixing up the engine, bursting at the seams with ambition and fire. A future we could taste, never second guessing, never letting nothing waste. Our energy, our passion, our drive to be free, knowing that together we were meant to truly be more than just companions, more than just a friend. We were family by choice right until the very end. And even now, I feel you in every piston's beat. That unspoken promise, bittersweet and complete. Your contracts, no ink,
Just the way our spirits link.
a foundation built on rock.
Yeah, it stands against the shock.
It's the brotherhood code. Yeah, it runs in our veins, through the sunshine and the sorrow, through the fire and the rain. A silent commitment, a vow you can't erase. You can read it in our eyes, etched upon each face. isn't ending. Every sunset has a promise. I'm looking out, I'm looking far. I used to stare at the map and just see the lines. Now I'm staring at the stars and I'm reading the signs. They say the world is round, so we never really part. But there's a distance right now that's heavy on my heart. I'm pushing through the fog, I'm driving through the rain, trying to find a place where we don't feel the pain. You're just over the edge, past the curve of the earth, in a place where we finally know what a soul is worth. I'm keeping my eyes fixed, I'm keeping my head high until my wheels touch the gold in the ceiling of the sky. Oh, I'm reaching for the horizon line, where the earth and the heavens finally intertwine. It's a long way to go, but I know you're there, waiting in the silence of the morning air. I'll keep driving till the light breaks through, till the horizon line leads me back to you. They say the horizon is a ghost you can never arrive, but it's the only thing that keeps this engine alive. I see a silhouette in the shimmer of the heat. I hear your voice in the rhythm of the heavy beat. It's not about the miles, it's about the soul's trek. I'm moving forward, I ain't looking at the wreck. One day the road is gonna turn into a bridge of light, and I'll step off the gas and walk into the bright. Until then I'm a nomad, a traveler of the way, chasing down the ghost of a brand new day. The distance is just a shadow, the parting is just a breath. Love is the only road that's wider than life and death. Oh, I'm reaching for the horizon line, where the earth and the heavens finally intertwine. It's a long way to go, but I know you're there, waiting in the silence of the morning air. I'm almost there, just a little further. See you at the They say life's a race, but I'm just trying to keep the pace. Yeah, it's all moving so fast.
I remember when a minute felt like it would last a year. Now I'm looking in the rearview and the past is getting clear. We were living for the weekend, living for the thrill. Pops told me slow it down, but I never had the will. Now the white lines on the blacktop are blurring in my eyes. Another birthday passes under these familiar skies. I'm checking on my brothers, seeing who is still around. In a world that's constantly trying to bring the ceiling down. We measured out our lives in the distance of a street, from the heat of the engine to the rhythm of the beat.
We're just living life a quarter mile at a time, trying to find a reason
gotta settle, you gotta find a lane. But I'm addicted to the speed and the way it numbs the pain of the faces that I've lost and the places I can't go. The more I try to hurry, man, the more I need to know. Is there a finish line or just a never-ending loop? I'm looking for the answers in the bottom of the soup of this city life, this gritty life, this fire in the veins. I'm still pulling on the shifter, I'm still breaking off the chains. Because a quarter mile of freedom with a century of stone, and I'd rather die at 80 than never feel alone.
Don't blink or you'll miss the spot.
Yeah, we're lighting up the dark.
One breath, then we're gone like smoke.
That's the code, that's the oath we spoke.
We're just living life a quarter mile at a time, trying to find a reason, trying to find a rhyme. Before the light turns red and the engine starts to fade, counting up the choices and the promises we made. Yeah, we're racing through the years, trying to keep it all sublime, living life a quarter mile at a time. Just a quarter mile, that's all I need. Oh, we were shining like the sun on the hood. Everything was easy, everything was good. Yeah, we're looking now, waking about the nights at the neon light, driving. 5 of us piled in, just happy to be thriving. No money in the pockets, but the tank was full of hope. Living on the edge of the world, walking on the road. You had the gold trim shining on the 19-inch rims. Life was like a movie, never cared about the whims of a world that told us we were dreaming way too big. Now I'm digging through the past, trying to find another dig. Got that laughter that echoed through the tunnel in the dark, before the fire faded and we lost the central spark. We're living in those gold-chrome memories, spinning like a record in the summer breeze. The pain might be fading, but the feeling's still new. Every mile that I drive, I'm still driving with you. Yeah, the world keeps turning, but we're frozen in the glow of the gold-chrome memories from a long time ago. Now I'm polishing the chrome just to see my own reflection, looking for a piece of that youthful perfection. We were kings of the boulevard, lords of the street, with the bass vibrating through the soles of our feet. It wasn't about the trophies or the finish line tape, it was about the brotherhood and the great escape. I see you in the glitter of the midday sun, reminding me the journey has only just begun. Even though you're gone, man, the chrome still gleams, reflecting all the power of our childhood dreams. It's a bittersweet shine through the hourglass of time. Stay on and stay true. I'm still riding for you. Looking back at my beautiful memories, staying still like a record in the summer breeze. The pain might be fading, but the feeling's still new. Every mile that I drive, I'm still driving with you. Stay golden, chrome memories. Yeah, we were shining. It's a long road ahead, the sky's turning cold. The stories we shared are the ones never told to the world out there, but I still feel you here. I'm looking at the empty passenger seat, where the memories and the highway meet. I'm still driving, yeah, I'm holding the line, but I'm checking the mirror for a ghost of a sign. The engine is humming a song for the lost, counting the miles and feeling the cost. Yeah, I'm moving forward, but I'm missing a piece in the quiet of the empty passenger seat. Yeah, we used to argue about the music and the map. Now the silence in this cabin feels just like a trap. I'm hitting the corners where we used to drift, thinking about the days when the spirit would lift. Just a couple of kids with a tank full of gas, never thinking about how fast the years would pass. You were my navigator, my right-hand man, the one who understood the whole master plan. Now I'm solo on the asphalt, staring at the dash, trying to find the light in the middle of the crash. I keep reaching for the dial like you're gonna complain that my taste in the rhythm is a little too profane. But the seatbelt is buckled over nothing but air, and I'm talking to the shadows like you're actually there. They say life is a race, man, I'm finishing the lap, but it's hard to keep pace with this hole in the map. I'll keep the seat open, I'll keep the door clear, cause even if you're gone, I'm still keeping you near. The road goes on, even when the light is gone. I'll keep driving for the both of us until the dust turns back to dust. I'm looking at the empty passenger seat, where the memories and the highway meet. I'm still driving, yeah, I'm holding the line, but I'm checking the mirror for a ghost of a sign. The engine is humming a song for the lost, counting the miles and feeling the cost. Yeah, I'm moving forward, but I'm missing a piece in the quiet of the empty passenger seat. Oh, yeah. Just an empty seat. Ooh. Yeah, I've seen the end of the road. We spent hours in the in-between, hallway lights and vending machines, dreams folded small in our pockets, just trying not to lose belief. You tapped the rhythm on your knee, like time was listening somehow. Every maybe, every almost taught us how to stand our ground. It was built in the waiting, in the moments nobody knew, when the answers took their time, and we held on anyway, me and you. Some people show up for the ending, but you stayed through the pause, when nothing moved and hope felt fragile. You never asked for applause. We learned patience the hard way. Let the silence shape our spine. What we carry now was forged in the slow, unglorious times. It was built in the waiting, in the nights that felt too long. Every doubt we didn't speak made the bond a little strong. Oh, Lord, with nothing left to explain. If the